Assignment 5. This is your book club assignment. This is the chance for you just to read some children's literature, as well as read a book maybe that you just haven't had a chance to read ever. And especially as busy university students, I know you read a lot. Hopefully this assignment will just give you a chance to see how pleasurable reading can be again, because it's probably been not so fun the last few years. All right, here we go. So the rationale is teachers who read literature, especially children's literature, become exemplary reading role models. They develop subject knowledge of children's literature and are better able to engage students in the joy of reading. Reading children's books for pleasure can alleviate stress. They should be easy, they're funny, they're fun to read, and they allow the teacher to escape the busyness of the profession. It's also very rewarding when you can just read an entire book in 45 minutes from start to finish and really engage with the entirety of the story. So, the assignment part of the book club is you are going to create a book club group of your choice of approximately 5 to 7 people. But there is a COVID caveat because your group will have to be from your grade groups that you will be divided into. Does that make sense? So what's going to happen is if you are yellow, these are your people that you are going to be grouped with in the classrooms. If you are blue, these are the people that you are going to be grouped with in the classroom, because we're going to do these book clubs face to face. So you have to form your book club groups from these groupings. So if you're yellow, you have to make a book club group with your yellow friends. If you're blue, you have to make your book club people with your blue friends. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to read 4 of the following pre-chosen children's books over the course of the semester. I have these books. I have multiple copies of these books. I will give them to you one week. You will read, you'll come back with the book. I will take them into quarantine. You won't get a new book till the next week, so that we won't just be handing books back and forth. So we figured out how to do this given the COVID thing. So there are five potential books. You will read 4. You'll end up reading 4 of these. So basically for about 25 minutes in class on these particular days, you're going to do a book club. You're going to discuss your book. You're going to talk about, did you like the characters? Did you like the plot? Did you like the writing? What were some cool words? It's going to be you're going to book club it. So you're going to use, I do have some questions that are posted under assignment 5. You don't have to sit and answer all of them. It should just be a chance for you to kind of get going in the right direction. Then, because you are always looking at things from a dual point of view, from a learner point of view and a teacher point of view, you're then going to discuss the book from a teacher's point of view, considering the following questions. What general learning outcomes could be reached through this book? Not specific, because these are all grade 4 level books. So if you're like, well, I don't know the grade 4 curriculum because I'm in grade 2 this year and I don't know the grade 4 curriculum really well, go for general outcomes. So would this inspire a child to be able to relate back to personal experiences? So use some of those general outcomes that you know are across. Remember we talked about concepts being across? So think about that across the curriculum versus specifically for grade 4 curriculum. What learning opportunities could you create from this book? Could you do some community classroom stuff? Could you do some experiential learning? Could you do a diorama? Could you do this spins off into some kind of community service? So think about that. And how could you use this book to create readers? So how could you use some of the themes, some of the ideas, some of the characters to help create readers? Okay, Then this is the fun part. I want you to this is your own choice book. So again, this is a book that is suited to you as an adult, not a children's book. So a book that is at your reading level. So I want you to choose, buy, or borrow and read one book that you decide on as group members. So you all have to choose the same book because that's the concept of the book club. You all read the same book and then you discuss it. You meet outside of class time to book club your book. So you can make this a on the lawn date. You can bring some nice cheese and crackers and have a little fancy book club party. You could go for coffee. You can do it digitally. You can do it through online, however you want to. But this is a chance for you to read your own choice book and then book club it with, again, within that half, either the yellow people or the blue people in there. And again, use assignment 5 book club questions to guide, but don't restrict your conversation to that. It's really boring to just kind of go through all of the questions. Okay, so the assessment basically is read and discuss all. Oops, it should be 4. It should be 4 books. I'm just going to change that right now. For read and discuss 4 books for 4 book club sessions, 4 in class and 1 outside. Yes, that's still the way it is. And then you're going to write a 250 to 350 word analysis of the book for 4 of the children's books, for the 4 children's books that you read. You don't have to do one for the own choice book. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to change this. Read all 4 books. You participated in the book club. You analyzed, did the questions, 250 to 350 words per book, displayed insightful connections to literature, pedagogy, all those kind of things. And then each you'll get 15 marks per reflection. And then could I actually just read your documents, your reflections? Precise control of spelling and grammar, writing is skillful and well organized. Okay, so that is the book club assignment. And again, I have all the children's books. What you have to do is find a book of your own choice that you agree upon with your group. Awesome. Hope you enjoy this one.